joining me here on Lala Moves Kids Yoga class. So today we'll try to imagine actually traveling. Well, it involves a lot of balancing poses because we'll imagine that we will be riding a plane. So, do you wonder what airplane pose is in Kids Yoga? We'll find out. But in the meantime, spread out your mat and let's start our practice. Okay, let me just get my ball. So, here in Kids Yoga and Lala Moves, we try to help you visualize breathing because this is still yoga and we're not just jumping around or moving around. We're always syncing our breathing with our movements. So imagine that this magic ball is on your belly. When you inhale, can you think of making that ball in your belly big? And when you exhale, deflate that ball. Imagine that this is a balloon. Inhale, big, 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 big balloon. Exhale, small, 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 small balloon. You can even close your eyes and imagine your belly getting bigger when you inhale and getting smaller when you exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. One last, inhale. Alright, hopefully that helped you arrive and be more present in our kids yoga session now. Let's go to our mat. Now, can you bring your hands to the back alongside your hips and let's just do some side stretches, alright? Can you walk one hand away from you, then extend your hand up and over, keeping your eyes glued to the screen, okay? You're not caving in, you're not rounding. Your entire body is facing the front. And exhale, bring your hands down. Now this one, walk this hand away from your body, but we want your hips to stay planted on the mat. Okay, bring your hands up and over. Keep looking in front. Inhale. Exhale. Both hips are planted on the mat. They're not hiking up. Keep on breathing. And exhale. And we're done. Now, can you imagine that there's a big stick from your bum that's planted on the mat and all the way to the crown of your head? Can you hold the crown of your head? Imagine that there's a really long and straight stick from your bum all the way to the crown of your head. Okay? Now, we're going to twist along that spine, along that stick. As you twist to the side, face the other way. Stay here. Inhale. And exhale. We'll unwind. We'll go the other way. Imagine the stick. Okay? Don't bend the stick. Don't arch the stick. Inhale. Grow tall. Exhale. Twist along that spine, along that stick. Inhale here. And exhale. Release. Now, let's all stand up. Okay, we'll just do your normal sun salutation. Okay, I'll just angle the mat so you can see me better. Come to the front edge of the mat. When we inhale, let's bring our hands up and say, hello, sun. And then when we exhale, let's fold forward and we say, hello, earth. Then we shoot our heart forward and we say, hi. And fold again. Now, can you bring your palms on the mat? Send one foot out, followed by the other. We are now in plank pose. Send both feet on the mat. We're going down all the way toward the mat, just like an airplane would. Lift your shoulders and your chest off the mat, and we're coming to snake pose. And we say, then come back on the mat, tuck your toes in, and we're going to downward facing dog, dog pose. You can walk your dog, bend one knee, straighten the other, keeping your hips over all the way toward the ceiling. So we're not caving in, pointing the hips toward the ceiling. Walk your dog, and just keep on walking. Keep on breathing as well. Now stay still and walk your hands toward your feet. Can you look at your feet? And notice how many toes you have. You can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, can you make the toes and the fingers connect? So you're looking like this. Can you start to straighten your legs? Only if available. While this is still a balancing pose, start to straighten one knee, bend the other, maybe even straightening them both. Inhale. And exhale, come back to dog pose. Stretch your hips away from your hands. Push the mat away. Quickly walk toward the front of the mat. And shoot your heart forward. And say hello earth again. Hello toes. And send your hands up. Hello sun. And bring your hands to the side. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale, we say hello sun. Exhale, we say hello earth. Inhale, shoot the heart forward. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale, bring your knees down. Exhale, untuck your toes and land down as if you're landing your entire body as an airplane. And come to snake pose. Tuck your toes in and come to dog pose. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands toward your feet. Hello earth, hello toes. Now, can you walk your hands again and come to dog pose? Shoot your hips up toward the sky. Inhale, now walk as fast as you can toward the front edge of the mat. Shoot your heart forward. And then fold. Hello, earth. Exhale. We say hello, sun. And exhale. Release your hands down. How are you, kids? Now, let's start to do airplane pose. All right. Are you excited? Because I am. Now, can you send your hands up? And then send your hands to a letter T with your palms facing down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, hands up. And then hands to a letter T. Like flying airplane hands. Okay? So from here, can you send one foot to the back? Start to lean your heart forward, just like what we did in flat back. As you lean your heart forward, send your back foot higher, higher, higher. Heart lower, foot higher. And now we're in airplane pose. You can even tilt to one side, tilt to the other side. Ooh, this is difficult. Okay, if you fall, you always have to go back to the pose, okay? Inhale, hands up, hands to the side. Airplane hands. One foot to the back. Lean your heart forward. Start to lift your back foot up. Heart further down, and then we just go airplane. Woo! Woo! Lean to one side, lean to the other, and we say, oh, that's a nice view. Woo! Lean to the other side. Woo! That's also another nice view. And then lean to the other side. And exhale. Send your hands up. Airplane hands. And then we do everything on the other side. We'll also keep on flying the plane. Send one foot to the back. Lean your heart forward. Lift your back foot. Lean your heart further down. And then we're going to fly. Woo! Lean your airplane wings to one side. Lean to the other side. Woo! Just imagine that you're really looking over the earth beneath you while you're surfing the sky on an airplane. And exhale, hands up. And exhale, hands down. Did you enjoy that? Whew. I felt my heart racing because I I think of excitement and basically because of the pose that we also did. So can you hold your belly when you inhale? Big, big belly. Exhale, small, small, small belly. We're just helping our heart to soften, so it's not racing. Inhale. Exhale, small belly. One more. Inhale. Exhale, small belly. All right, now we'll do one more standing pose. It's called the tree pose. Imagine that when we were in the airplane up there, and when we look down, there's actually a lot of trees down there. So we'll do a tree pose. Okay, lift one foot out. You can rest that foot on the other leg's ankle. Three choices, okay? Ankle, inner shin, or on your inner thigh. And then shoot your hands up. Inhale here. Exhale. And imagine that there's a storm. You allow the trees' branches to sway from side to side, only to a point where you can still balance. If you fall, it's okay. You can always come back. How are you doing with your tree pose? And exhale. Release. Okay, just walk it off. Let's walk it off. And of course, we do everything on the other side. Okay, hands on the hips. Now, turn your other knee out and then slowly creep up your floating foot and rest it either on the ankle or on the shin or on the inner thigh. So choose wherever you feel more stable in the pose. Okay, this is a balancing pose. We are going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Make sure that your standing leg is very, very firm. This is tree pose. Imagine that you have roots growing on your standing foot. As you shoot up the branches, now there's a storm. What do? Allow the branches to flow from side to side. So we're really making sure that our tree is stable. Our standing leg is very firm, but if you fall, it's okay. You can always come back and just allow your branches to sway from side to side. So we want our tree to be stable, but it takes practice. It took me a while to master my tree pose. So it's okay. You also need to practice. Keep on practicing your tree pose, especially the one with the dancing branches. And exhale, walk your off. Whew. That's a lot today. Imagine that along this bundle of trees, you see one animal. It's the frog. Frog needs a lot of jumping. So can you bring your feet far apart and your heels are close together, and just sit down and bring your palms together. You can bring your heel up, whichever feels stable for you. Bring your hands down because this is frog pose. So I'm going to stay here. We're going to jump. Let's do small jumps first. So imagine that this is the baby frog. You may even say ribbit, ribbit, just like the frogs do. Inhale first and exhale. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Really small frog. Okay, now let's go for the mama frog. So it's a bit higher.